Hey guys, Trevor here. Welcome to my What's in My Bug Out Bag version 2.0. Okay, we're out here on my bug out weekend and thought I would take a pause real quick and show you guys what's in my bug out bag. Hopefully some of you have seen my other one. I've made a tremendous amount of changes and revisions to what I carry and how I carry it. So what you see here stacked up on my bag is just what I've been carrying on the outside. Obviously I've got my AR. Okay, and this weekend it is a little cold, so I've got just my Marmot wool cap and some black, just regular mechanics gloves. Okay, and then I had my sniper veal. Okay, I was just using that more as a scarf. It got down to about 38 degrees last night out here, so but just got done doing a recon in my area. I was out hiking around, so it got a little warm. Okay, on to my bug out bag. As you saw before, I was using the Maxpedition Vulture 2, and I actually switched it up away from a military style backpack for a couple reasons. I watched a video by Mr. Lock and Load, and I believe it was called Dropping the Tactical Nylon. You know, maybe you don't always want to be out there looking tactical or militia-like or military-like. Okay, and I really took that to heart because I was out the other day with one of my Maxpedition bags. It was the Pygmy Falcon 2, and it's in khaki, and a guy came up to me and was like, "Oh, what kind of gun do you carry?" I thought, you know, I was just wearing jeans, a regular shirt, and I figured, you know, I've got a military-looking backpack on. He's got to be basing that off of that. So I switched up my bug out bag to more of a civilian internal frame backpack. I can actually carry a little bit more. It distributes the weight a little bit better. As you can see, I tried to Sharpie in all the white spots. Yeah, there's some gray. But again, that's what the sniper veal's for. If I have to hide, I can cover this thing up and stay pretty camouflaged. But for the most part, if I have to walk through an urban area, I may just look like someone trying to survive. Okay, granted, I've got the AR. Maybe I have to ditch that if that's worst case scenario. But let's go ahead and go over some of the things on the outside of the bag. Okay, you guys have seen my walking stick before. Alright, I've just got that strapped to the outside. And I mainly carry this for, you know, well, a walking stick, obviously. I can use it as a rifle rest. Okay, I can unscrew this, I can put my camera on here, I can turn this over, trap snakes. There's a lot of rattlesnakes in this area. Or I can use it to help support my shelter. So it's nice and lightweight, so I always carry that with me. Right here, you guys, I'm not real big on wearing jewelry or anything on my wrist. So this is, of course, the famous paracord bracelets you see floating all over YouTube. I just strap it to the outside, and that gives me about 50 feet of paracord, easily accessible. Now this is something new that I picked up, and it adds a little bit of weight to my bug out bag, but I think it's just a very valuable tool. And it's the survival shovel, okay, made by Cold Steel. They modeled it after the Spetsnaz shovel from World War II. It's got a hardwood handle, very sharp edges. Okay, you can see I've been out chopping with it. I actually started practicing throwing it, and maybe once I get a little bit better I'll demonstrate that. But I've been able to chop wood, dig holes. Okay, this kind of replaced the machete. Okay, I just feel that I can do a lot more with this. It can be used as a close quarters self-defense weapon. Okay, so that's the Cold Steel survival shovel. Over here I've just got my camera bag, okay, and I'm filming with the camera right now, so can't really show you that. On the straps, this is an E-gear, just LED light. You just twist it on. Okay, again, not all bug out situations are military, World War III style. Okay, maybe I need rescued, maybe I need to signal someone. I can actually take the lens off, turn the battery over, and it becomes a strobe light. Again, I've got my GPS. Alright, it's just the Garmin eTrex. On this strap over here, I've got the Tops emergency whistle and just a small button compass. Okay, quick reference, you know, just might want to figure out which way is north, or quick reference. Up here I've just got a Maxpedition Grimlock D-ring. Might want to attach something to the top up there. On this side of my waist strap, this is my Essie Izula, and the reason I put it here is if I am in a bug out situation, I'm actually going to take this off and it's going to go onto my belt now. Okay, I want to be able to carry a good fixed blade on me, and attached to it I've got the Ferocium Striker that came with the Essie knife, and then I've got a Ready Edge knife sharpener, and as you can see it's got the carbide blades and it's got the regular whetstone for sharpening. And I just cut up an old bicycle inner tube to use as the rubber band. I mean, it's nice and strong, it's a good tight fit, everything stays in there pretty good. Okay, but like I said, I'm going to take this off my bug out bag and it's going to go on my belt. That way I've always got a fixed blade with me on my person. Alright, now let's go ahead and move on into the contents of what's inside the bug out bag. Alright, starting with the external pockets. Okay, I've got a side pocket over here. And the first thing I've got is Maxpedition's 3x5 horizontal pouch. Okay, and it's just a general purpose pouch. But this is kind of a small survival kit in its own. And I'm going to show you guys now, because on my last one, I showed you the water bottle pouch and never got around to that video. So, first thing I've got is a small, just a small fishing kit. It's got hooks, some beads, some line, some sinkers. And I just keep that front, easy accessible. Okay, on the inside, I've got a Swiss Army military. This is a small lighter. You guys have seen that when I announced my sponsorship from EDC Depot. Of course, a waterproof match container with Strike Anywhere matches. I've got another Fire Steel. This is just a pen style knife sharpener. Okay, I always want to keep those blades sharp. Just some extra key rings and a little snap hook. Okay, something might break on the bug out bag, might have to repair it. And then I've got another piece of the old inner tube, but I've got one of Rat's Randall Adventure and Training survival cards. Okay, just a couple tips and my signal mirror, and I just keep the card over that, help keep it from getting scratched up. And that's all for what's in this pouch. And then I carry a hat. Okay, again, if you want to drop the tactical nylon. Alright, this is just a Columbia, but it's still in kind of your natural colors. Okay, it's not going to be a bright orange or anything like that to possibly give me away if I want to be wearing a hat. And just an LED style, kind of shaped like the chem lights, you know, the glow sticks. Okay, on the other side, I've got 50 feet of paracord. Okay, and I've got a Boda of Boulder Outback water filtration bottle. Okay, and it's just like your typical sports water bottle, except it's got a water filter in it. And the reason I carry this is I don't want to have to try to remember to put my regular Nalgene water bottle into my bug out bag when I leave. So this way I've just always got good clean drinking water. Of course, as long as our water systems didn't get compromised with biological chemicals. And inside of it I just carry a couple energy. I carry a Cliff Bar and a Cliff Shot. Okay, they just store nice on the inside of there. I can eat those when I'm ready to fill up with water. Then I've got a stainless steel cup. Okay, if I want to boil water, heat up water on a fire, whatever, I've got that. Okay, on the lid I've got a pouch up on top. Okay, and this is stuff that I want to be able to get to pretty easily. Of course, the first thing I've got is my maps of most of the areas that I'm going to be going. I'm not going to show you guys those. And I've got a Smith & Wesson tactical pen and a notebook in there. You know, maybe I have to leave some notes. Maybe I want to write down what's going on, some intel. I've got a Petzl 4 LED headlamp. It's got 3 settings and it strobes. And I've got the Sidewinder from Streamlight. Okay, just another LED flashlight. Takes AA's, like most everything else that I'm carrying with me. Some personal hygiene. These are just those one-time use toothbrushes that you can get from Colgate, and a couple Dentec toothpicks. Okay, just want to keep those teeth clean at least. You know, it'd be really bad to be out here and get a cavity and a serious toothache. You can't concentrate. Of course, my spare batteries. Okay, my camera already died on me once, so I've already had to use 2 of the batteries out of here. I've got some AAA's in there for the Petzl headlamp. Snake bite kit. Again, I'm in rattlesnake country, so I always carry a snake bite kit. And then my first aid kit. Okay, you guys saw this bandana. Got it from EDC Depot. Okay, and I just decided to lighten up my first aid kit. Why carry a big, heavy, tactical nylon pouch that adds extra weight when I can basically just wrap up my first aid kit in the first aid bandana? Okay, and it's just got your band-aids. I've got a quick clot, ace bandage, hand sanitizer, some aspirins and different medications that myself and my family tend to use on a regular basis. Okay, I've got that wrapped up in there. That's it for the top pouch and the rest of the external pouches, so let's go ahead and move on to what's inside the body of the bug out bag.